In a small town in the middle of the Australian desert, where the stars shone brighter than anywhere else, something extraordinary was about to happen. In the center of the town, a boxing ring illuminated by spotlights had been set up. The stands were packed with animals of all kinds, eager to watch the most unusual fight of all time. Mittens, the boxing cat, versus Kangaroo Jack, the undefeated champion kangaroo. Mittens was known throughout the region. Despite being small and agile, his spirit was enormous. He trained every day with his quick paws, jumping at shadows and punching sandbags that seemed gigantic beside him. He had the heart of a fighter, but the fame of Kangaroo Jack intimidated even the bravest. Jack, the kangaroo, was a legend in the animal boxing world. Tall, muscular, and with legs that seemed made of springs, he dominated his opponents with powerful punches and kicks that could knock down a tree. Many had challenged Jack, but all fell before his overwhelming strength, until Mittens, with his feline courage, stepped up to the great challenge. When the night of the fight finally arrived, the atmosphere was tense. In the right corner of the ring, Jack the Giant stood impassive, casting a shadow over little Mittens, who stood in the left corner. The referee, an old koala with experience in wild fights, announced the start of the match. Ding! Ding! The bell rang, and the fight began. Mittens, with his feline agility, was the first to strike. He jumped from side to side, dodging every punch Jack tried to land. The cat knew his strength wasn't in hitting harder, but in being faster. With a series of quick jabs, Mittens hit Jack's face, leaving him surprised by the small fighter's speed. But Jack wasn't called the champion for nothing. Irritated, he leaped into the air and aimed a kick with his powerful hind leg. Mittens barely managed to dodge, but the impact of the kick on the ground made the ring tremble. The crowd went wild. Knowing he couldn't face Jack directly, Mittens decided to use his intelligence. He began to provoke Jack, making faces and bouncing from one side to the other. The kangaroo, getting angrier by the second, started attacking recklessly, wasting his energy with punches that never hit the agile cat. In the third round, Mittens saw his chance. With Jack exhausted, the cat leaped impressively and landed a punch directly on the kangaroo's nose. The crowd fell silent, waiting for Jack's reaction. The kangaroo swayed, but before he could recover, Mittens hit him with a series of blows so fast they were barely visible. Jack fell. The koala started the count. 1, 2, 3. The crowd held its breath. 4, 5, 6. Jack tried to get up, but his legs gave out. 7, 8, 9, 10. The ring erupted in applause. Mittens, the small boxing cat, had defeated the invincible Kangaroo Jack. He raised his paws in the air as the koala lifted his arm in victory. That night, under the desert stars, a new champion was crowned. Mittens showed the world that it's not the size of the fighter that matters, but the determination, courage, and will to win. And so, the legend of Mittens, the boxing cat, spread to every corner of the animal world, proving that even the smallest fighter can take down the biggest giant.